Hey everyone, the maintenance for the new update is going to be dropping in around 10 hours from when I post this video, and as the final part of the update I haven't fully covered yet, the banner, I'll get into my thoughts and who you should look out for. Quick PSA as well, the banner doesn't have a pity, so anyone looking to pity should hold off. But anyways, starting off with Saku, he really isn't too great and is not worth chasing, although his freeze and water resist is very useful when he can fully use his very niche area. As for Shiki, she doesn't have a use anywhere, but she can lower status resist, but that's pretty much the only thing she does and is pretty much weak in everything else, as well as that, to be honest. Not really too great of a unit overall. Next is Amane. She can actually be somewhat useful since she can increase all allies' accuracy, as well as light and dark units' damage by 120%, but generally speaking, she's not the greatest whatsoever, but her niche could eventually see use on some very specific bosses. As for Shuri, while she is a tad outdated, her infinitely stacking physical damage isn't the worst. In the right comps, she can deal some insane damage, although she is very squishy. Not worth chasing, but if she happens to drop, she's an alright DPS. As for Kisaragi, she basically increases her attack and then passively increases her damage by her attack percent. Not too great in general. She doesn't have all those many uses and her DPS isn't the greatest. Not really worth it. After her is Tamae. Her kit is unique in the way her art and true art can both stack, so it'll increase the total debuff if she has a lot of arts, but she's not really a great attacker in general, so it's whatever really. After her is Ginzo. There's not a whole lot going on in his kit. He has some damage up on true art against a light enemy, although his main appeal is his defense ignore on third eye. Not the worst if you don't have any defense ignore units, but not too great either. Only if you're really desperate for it, but he isn't really worth going after either. Next is regular Mizuki. She really shines in stages with Hellfire, since she has passive lifesteal and 180% damage against fire enemies in third eye. She can also freeze if you need it. She'll really shine on floor 26 of Dungeons of Trials too, although she's apparently used in a new Ginzo stage, despite not full clearing it. Not the worst pickup for a newer to intermediate player since her niche could be useful for you guys. After her is Sakuya. She's very interesting. She has passive defense ignore, and if she uses all of her kunais on skill, her true art can have a 100,000 damage modifier, but generally speaking she's not the greatest. She does get 200% damage against gods and spirits, so that's nice. But her main appeal is her defense ignore. Really good for niche stages, and she could definitely see some use on really weird stages. But generally speaking, she's not going to be used as a DPS. I'd be happy if I got her, I guess, but I wouldn't really aim for her. The final unit is going to be 12th gen Mizuki. He has a ton going for him. He can give 60 type F archgen on true art, as well as lowering physical resist by 60% to the enemy. He also has the insanely rare ability to cleanse the team and provide status resist to the team. That's insanely useful on newer and harder stages of the game. If he's against a demon or dragon, he gains 200% damage as well, so he could even act as a DPS. And when he enters third eye, he gives the team 100 arts, which is great for starting a sustained team out or for nuking. He's obviously the best unit on the banner by far. He has a ton going for him and is in my opinion one of the best awoken units in the game due to his versatility. I personally pitied him the first time he came out, but that isn't available to you guys, so hopefully you guys get him. But that's about it for the banner. Considering he doesn't have a pity, don't do more than a single summon if you're looking for Mizuki the 12th. If you're not looking for him and already have him, you can skip the banner entirely. We're going to be getting Fate in roughly 2 weeks, so you don't want to waste all your gems. To anyone that's going to summon, good luck. If you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel or join the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.